leadership and mindset set coach, author, speaker, and a blogger. And he's really doing a wonderful job. If you will scroll his profile, if you will see his profile, so he's doing really really well. So thank you so much, Sachin, for coming here.
It's a great pleasure here. Like, just I just love to contribute to the world, and I'm just on the journey of that, making a difference to the world. So I'm really glad to be here. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity to me.
Yeah, I just want Sachin, I just want to request you to tell audience. I have told from my perspective who Sachin is, but I want to give you the opportunity to tell the audience who actually Sachin is.
Yeah, so exactly, I'm coming from a background that I was really struggling in my life. I was not clear that what do I want to do with my life. So I have struggled a lot to reach to level where I felt like I'm confident or what I want to do with my life. So like I work for corporates, lots of jobs in call centers and all. So struggle was there. And after like meeting some mentors, great people in my life, I have completely discovered who I am. And today I am doing what I always wanted to do it. When I was not having that confidence, I was lacking that kind of what we say like purpose. The purpose has been fulfilled now that I'm clear what I want to do with my life. And every
Right.
day, every morning, I'm so excited that today I'm going to have an opportunity to make a difference in someone's life. So today I have
Yeah.
discovered the purpose and living with the purpose.
Yeah. That's really great, Sachin. And audience, I just parents, everyone who are the listeners and viewers here, I just want to tell you, Grail, tick your life right with purpose. We are discussing about the book as well, and obviously the summit as well. So Sachin is one of the authors of the book. Sachin, how do you look at this book? What is the value of this book in your life?
See, it's a really amazing book, like because every author has put their heart out in this, have shared their journey. So I think it's going to be really amazing to read this book because see, this is a real story where people has come out from some certain kind of pain, some certain kind of challenges also, and they have transformed themselves. And it's become so
Yes.
incredible today that we are able to see that kind of value in them, and they are also on the same journey of transforming people life. That was
Right.
really
And
incredible.
it is not just a book, it is the analogy of purpose. 40 authors from 4 continents has put their biography. You can say it is a discovery kind of for them. It is their learning, it is their life, it is their why on this planet. So you don't
Yes.
miss reading this book. Sachin, let's move further. And guys, today we are going to discuss a very common problem for adults and that is transforming to the kids as well. So it is the procrastination. Like we always delay our things, we always delay our work. So today Sachin is going to address us on how to overcome from procrastination. It is a must for kids, with for adults as well, but specifically for kids as well. So Sachin, what do you want to convey through this? Like, what do you want to say? Like, what is procrastination, why it is happening, and how we can overcome from this?
So I would like to share about my own journey because I was the one of the victim about procrastination, and I always keep delaying things, and I not aware that why I do so. So I just wanted to share that procrastination is something which is internal. That so I was exactly not feeling it. I don't love myself, and I was not aware that what is going on inside of me until I discover the state, like what is state is all about. So there is something inside of us makes us believe that you are not worthy sometime, and that belief leads you to do nothing in life. And we call this as a procrastination. But in reality, there is no procrastination. It's all about that how you see yourself in the world, what you believe about yourself. So instead of looking outside that what people expect from you, what exactly you feel about yourself, until you don't love yourself, until you don't understand your emotions, you will not feel and you will not like to do the work you want because procrastination is a habit. Like it's become a habit, like you continuously feeling very low in life. You are not aware that what is
Yes.
happening, why the reasons are. So maybe the one more thing is about clarity also. People doesn't aware about what clarity they need in life. So that is
Hmm.
also reason for procrastinating in life.
Are they lack of purpose, or maybe they are in a job which they don't want to do, they don't love it, they don't love going somewhere, they don't like doing something, so it automatically converts into procrastination, right?
Exactly, exactly. Even I struggled for 8 years in corporate. Like I was working, but I was not loving that job, and I
Yes.
felt like what I'm doing with my life, and I was like so much fed up with the life. Like, what is going to happen if I keep living like this without purpose, without any
Hmm.
clarity that where I'm moving ahead? So if I
Hmm.
ask myself a question that where I will be in 5 years of my life, there was no clear picture, and it
Hmm.
always trigger me emotion in a very bad, and I start saying that okay, not willing to feel, like not willing to do anything, and I called as
Hmm.
is a procrastination, that I'm not willing to
Hmm.
do anything. So
Hmm.
that was the reason that I, until I have not discovered who I am, what exactly are my purpose in life, I was keep procrastinating, was continuous. And people didn't understand that what I'm doing it, why I'm doing this, like why I'm acting like this, not so much happy, staying alone, not doing anything in life. But
Hmm.
exactly once I understood that, so that was the reason, the emotional trigger.
Hmm.
So
Right.
that's
and
about.
and in kids, what do you feel like, what is causing in kids this procrastination?
See what I s- See what feel like parents just really push their children very much harsh on that, like put they on competition, that every child is a unique in this world.
Hmm.
But they just see themselves as a competition, that okay, you have to win this, you have to be first in the class, and you have to be
Hmm.
do like good. So they always try to very hard on their child. So what I
Yeah.
learned is that first of all, let him find out that what exactly he's interested in. Like
Yes.
why we putting our own uh, intention on them, that okay, my son has to be engineer or doctor only.
Yes.
Why we not able to find them that what they are good in? Because even I
Right.
struggle for it, because I have always compared in my life with my friends, my schoolmates, that see, look at it, how this person is going to it. And I
Hmm.
always felt very bad about myself, that why I'm
Right.
not so good. So
Hmm.
somehow I was always felt like very disempowering in my life.
Hmm.
So what I suggest here, that why parents should not why should they not empowering their child, like using the for positive affirmation also, that's a very good thing. Like you can
Yes.
do it, you are capable of great things. So instead of pressurizing them, I just felt like why they don't empower what they like to do in
Yeah.
their life, right?
If normally, you are rightly saying, if normally we see parents just maximum of the time they keep on saying, why are you not doing this, you are not doing that, why are you not doing this, you can't do this, you are a stupid, you are a this, you are a that. And you rightly also said, we first of all need to know the personality of a child. We feel like, why are you so slow, why are you taking so much time? Parents need to understand, like you were saying, that what is my child. If he's a peacemaker, he's a enthusiast, he's a some child, if he's very active, then parents still start feeling painful. They start feeling uneasy. If they are not listening to them, they are going in their own pace, still parents become very impatient. They don't want to understand the language of the child. You are rightly saying, they just want to force and emphasize their understanding how they want them to be. And that's what is half of the procrastination is not there, and is considered procrastination. That is the nature and personality of the child. And you rightly said the state also. State plays a very significant role in this. If a child is in good state, automatically start doing good. If a child is not in good state, then automatically the performance get down. So parents don't bother about that all, and they just say, you don't do this, you don't do that, you can't do this, you can't do that. Yeah, that's a very valid point, I mean.
Yes, and even that same thing happened in my life, which you shared right now. That I was called as a very slow person because my personality is a peacemaker.
You
And
are
when
a
I
peacemaker,
realized,
I know that.
yeah,
Yeah.
so when I realized myself that in an average state, I'm a very lazy person, like biggest procrastinator in the world, I can say. Like I can be like very slow in an average state.
I
And
I got married to a peacemaker only.
uh, then
So
you
I
will
can
be knowing
understand
very
that.
well. So in a average state, they are very weird, like like very slow person, not able to make decisions. And I was like that person, like I was never able to make decision. And because of that, I have struggled a lot in my life. That always my parents took decision on behalf of me, because they think that this person cannot make decision. It's not about known about what he can do about life. So they always took decision, and I always struggled because of that decision, because I didn't wanted to do the things which I they want me to do it, and I struggled for that until I discover that I have also have a great power to make a decision when I'm in a high state of mind. Like when I discover my good state, I was completely shocked. Like I have experienced this thing for very less time in this state, mostly in average and below average. But once I understood that why I'm not spending in a good state, which can completely change my life, which will help me make choices. Like I never make choice also in life. Like I struggle to make choice. Like normally, whenever I go out, also I always let other people decide for me, even a food, like common thing also. Like I says, okay, whatever you like, you order for me. So I don't take decision. But once I understand that I also have a choice, I also value myself. I should value myself. And once I learn about the quality of tastemaker, like they are the excellent people. They are the people who solve the conflicts in the world. They have amazing
Yes,
creativity. Like I never
true.
discovered that. So when I once I known and when I started living that life, it has changed so powerfully that procrastination. Forget about I had even know about what is procrastination now. It
I
has
know now
completely
you don't have even time that I'm sending you the messages you need to come here, and yeah, and you don't have time. You are too busy. The same, peacemaker who is considered as the laziest man and is the most busy person right now. I know that.
yeah.
So in the same way, like,
Even I heard that Peacemaker is called as a sloth also, like the slowest animal in the world, sloth. So I just now that I don't want to be a sloth anymore. Now I want to be a tiger. So I just wanted to like when a people calls me a tiger, I feel like very empowering. Like I have a power now. I hold
yes.
amazing power. So now I bring that power and sloth has gone away.
Yes, but it's about understanding, Sachin. Like in my house, if I say my husband is a peacemaker, and my son, it's too, yeah, young that I should judge him, but I can clearly visualize that he's a reformer. So for a peacemaker who don't understand what a peacemaker is, what is the state and all, a reformer would be, a very giant person, or very, I mean, say, who is very vibrant and all the time. Why he can't sit quiet, and why can't he keep quiet? So if parent have that understanding that what is my personality, what I am, and what my child is, then that communication and that relationship can be built up, and then that procrastination will vanish away. Then they will understand how they need to deal with their child, instead of just forcing and insisting them for something.
Yeah, same thing happened in with my life also. Like my parents never able to understand what I wanted. They always wanted me to be like them, because even my father is a reformer. I discovered after becoming
Oh
a
my
coach,
god.
and I have three people in my family who are peacemaker. Like my two elder sisters, they both are reformer. They always provide me direction. Oh, you should do this, you should do that. And I was like conflict avoided. I don't want to be in conflict, so I say,
Yeah.
okay, whatever you say, I will do it. So
And
as
you got a
I was,
tough time, below two reformers, one, peacemaker. You are always getting compared with them. Your sisters are like this, you are not like that. Your brother is like this, you are not like that. So that becomes really tough for kids, no doubt about it. Yeah.
and because of that only I've survived a lot. Like I was not able to express myself that what I want in life, because I always thought that people will not understand. Even my parents
Hmm.
will not understand what I want. Because
Hmm.
the problem was with me. I cannot say that parents was bad or they have bad intention, but the problem was me that
Yes.
I didn't value myself. That I
Yes.
had an amazing quality. But once I become a coach and when I discover my personality, today I like feel like I'm owning this life. I'm having the freedom which I seek for a long time. Like I struggle for my freedom. I was not knowing that I wanted freedom so costly. Like I don't want to be in a place where I get trapped or someone orders me what to do in my life. So
Yeah.
today I'm owning my life, that I can do whatever I want to do it. So that makes me alive each and every day, like excited about life. Today I'm so excited that I even don't think about procrastination, because I loving what I do. When you start loving what you like, procrastination is not even there in your life. It doesn't exist
Yeah.
only,
Yes.
because
Right. Right.
procrastination only comes when you don't love yourself, when you don't love what way you're going, what you're doing with your life. That is the main reason of procrastination, that how your emotions are triggered.
I can clearly see the transformation of your Sachin. It's just in front of us, like how it started and now where it is. And it's what, like when a child, specifically when they come into teenage, so they are not able to express because, like just like you, they feel like parents will not understand me. They don't know what I want, and they just have their own things. The child don't find the way to express elsewhere, and that gives a stress and anxiety to them. And finally, when they answer back, they shout back, or they don't follow you, you feel like, huh, now you have been this or now you have been that. So that language need to be understood by parents, not the kids. Everyone wants to fix the kids. You are not doing this, you are not doing that. But it is something, a kind of communication is needed, as you know and me know, like as the coaches, that what language is needed to talk to a peacemaker, and what language, with what language a reformer will work, right? Every child needs to be dealt in a different manner, the personality they are.
Yeah, it is very important parents to understand about the personality type, because if you don't understand your child, this child is going to struggle with a lot about like life, how his life is going to be. Because if you understand, if you have a clarity, for example, if my parents were aware about my personality, that why I'm doing something, like why I'm so
Right.
lazy, if
Right.
they were clear, they would not force me. But I always felt like very much pressurized in my life, and because of that, I was keep doing the same thing again and again. And what happened in my life, like I become a stubborn also. Like sometimes, like I don't want to listen to them because they will never understand. So sometime in life, we become stubborn, like in childhood, because
That's what you use, the appropriate word, stubborn. This is what I wanted to say. The child becomes stubborn because of that.
yes. So that pressure, they cannot handle it, and they understand because they cannot express or we cannot explain to parents, because of course as a child they cannot have that kind of things. They can, okay, I have school, because as an adult now we can decide what we want to do it. At that time they cannot able to say like this. So they just suppress that feeling and they just start becoming stubborn, so they can become stronger to handle those things in life. And that same happened in my life, that I become stubborn. I then there was no effect of that what they say to me. And I realized that I have spent so many years like this, like very less happy
Yes.
times. Sad times are very encouraged, stress does increase, fears were increased
Yes.
in my life. So
Right.
very, very important to understand parents about personality, that each and every person is unique.
Hmm.
After considering your like the personality, there's still differences are there. Like there's some
Yeah.
unique about who you are as a foundation.
Yes.
It's also very
Yes.
important to discover what exactly he wants in life.
Right. True.
That is the main. You parents need to be understanding about every child is unique.
Hmm. That's what my mastermind says. Like each child is a genius. You need to unfold your genius. Maybe the speed will be different. Maybe the field will be different. Maybe the pace will be different. Maybe the growth will be different. But every child has something very very much great. Our parents did this. Like my father used to say to my brothers, I was very, I mean, kind of reformer, you understand. I was very quick with everything, doing everything beforehand and this and that. So they used to tell to my brother or my sister, look at her. My sister also is a peacemaker. So he will always say, look at her, how good she's doing. Why are you not doing this? Why are you not doing that? So that, gives a different kind of atmosphere. We as parents now we understand that every child is different. We can't compare them with each other. We just be patient, and we find their spark. Where is their spark? If one has spark, maybe somewhere else the other one, it's not necessary will have the spark in the same place. We just need to find that out, and we just need to ignite that excellence in the kids.
Right. I completely agree with that.
Yeah. So it's a I mean a wonderful wonderful thing which parents maybe they need to understand now, instead of labeling the kids that you are stubborn. They are fixing the kids, you procrastinating so many things, or you are lazy. Instead of that, the parents need to understand it's not something that it is something, communication gap, understanding of your child. And if you can fix that, there would be no such thing which is procrastination. And instead of fixing the procrastination, you should try to fix the state of your child. Like if they can keep the state high of their child, maybe the things will happen in a different way.
You-
Or one child maybe you can shout different nature, but that child such, you should not shout on them. That as a parent, you need to understand that whom to be dealt how. Everyone can't be dealt with one specific, parameter that we should deal with the kids like this, right?
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
so before we leave, just one last message from you for the parents, Sachin.
What I will say here, instead of putting your child into a competition, first of all, I just recommended parents to get transformed themselves first. So because I have seen lots of families in that they get pressurized, they get stressed out, and that stress comes on completely on the child, and
Yes.
that child completely get like so much of pressure. They cannot handle that because, of course, these are the, what I can say, like it's a very tough time for them to understand this thing. So what I will say that first of all, get out your stress. Like don't put everything on your child. First of all, you understand exactly what is going inside of you as a parent and what
Right.
exactly you want from it, like why you want from it. First of all, start finding out what are these likes or dislikes, what makes him happy or her happy in life. And once you start making them aware about it, they will start growing in other areas also. Like I've seen
Hmm.
parents pressurizing them on study, study, study. Like when exam comes, they have more tension than the child.
Hmm.
So
Right.
they
So
just
true.
that's
So true.
typo. So that is what I want to say, that first of all, just make him happy, make her or him like very high state, and then see that how they are going to do in life. Today that is the
Yes.
same thing happen in my life right today. When I have to master one thing, I'm also started getting good in other things also,
Yes. True. True.
and
So
I have struggled a lot. So that is what I want to share with all the parents here.
thank you so much, Sachin. So parents, stop thinking what his chacha's son is doing, what his bua's child is doing, what the fufa's child is doing, what the Tauji's child is doing, or what is Mamaji's child is doing. Every individual is genius and unique and different. Don't compare the kids with each other. Understand the pace and the excellence of your child and the brilliance of your child, and just ignite that. So with that, we will take your leave from this first session. And this is the book Grail. If you want to know your purpose, just like Sachin, you want to transform your life or your children life, just like Sachin and just like me, we are examples in front of you. Don't miss reading this book. And if you want to order it, the link is given in the chat box. And you are going to get some priceless bonuses if you pre-order the book. Thank you so much, Sachin. Audience, I'll see
Thank
you in
you.
5 minutes with the next speaker. Bye bye. Thank
Bye
you.
bye. Bye.